Hi everyone, welcome to How to Make It with Lily. Today we're going to be doing lots of damage at the Dollar Tree store, so follow along and see what I get. These pumpkins are a great selection if you want to do a bunch of DIY projects. You can tear them up and paint them up, so it's wonderful. The lanterns are quite intriguing. I haven't seen these last year from my local DT store, so I may grab a few of those. But look at these designs that they have out this year with the color combinations. Spot on, completely spot on. Before it was more of a hit or miss with certain things, but this year I feel like they have the design right, they have the color right, the layout, perfect. So keep it up, DT. Yes.
You came right at the best time.
Oh my gosh.
Just came in today and we just got done sticking it out.
Yeah, that's amazing. Here I go, throwing the whole Halloween aisle in the cart, or at least the start of it, but check these out, guys. I'm going to review all this one by one. Let's just continue on. We have some of the harvest section here. I'm just going to go back to the Halloween stuff, and this is the table covers. Check out the wonderful designs, the colors that they have out, the variations of everything is superb. I love it so much. The little trinkets for the treat boxes or bags, awesome. Eyeballs, you have to have eyeballs for Halloween. It's not Halloween unless you have eyeballs. Last year I saw a few of these designs, but not to this extent of variation in color. And then we have more of the trinket stuff for treat bags or boxes. Awesome stuff again. Check these napkins and plates out, guys. So many different designs. And then we are back to the harvest section. And we have a bunch of farmhouse related designs this year. They also brought in the apple and the sunflower, which I didn't really see last year. And of course the classic red truck. They were just putting up the florals as well. Great selection of florals to choose from. Check out these white chrome and black chrome skulls. I really think this is going to be such a great addition for my DIY projects. Have you all seen the vintage Halloween selection at the Dollar Tree? I'm loving every one of them. They're so nicely done. Again, with the colors and the design is spot on. This one is straight out of Bewitched. And then we have the cute little garlands with the witch and the pumpkin. And of course, the wonderful backdrops that they have in this year. That red one has a scavenger hunt in there. And then I'm going to go to the ghost section with the hanging ghosts. Awesome. I love the signs. They're so beautiful as they are, but you can also do a lot of DIYs with these. You go into my cart where you belong. Don't mind me as I casually pick up one of these skeleton birds and throw it in my cart. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but I'm going to need it for something. Let's just continue shopping, and oh my goodness, look at these cute ghosts, the wreaths, the chains, the florals. I'm done. I'm probably going to need like 2 or 3 carts getting out of here. I kid you not, look at the colors. I mean, this year, everything was so well done. Why go to a chain store and pay an arm and a leg for this stuff? Again, we have the lanterns at the end cap. Wonderful items that I found this year were these projectors. Such a great addition to like an entryway or a spooky corner as people turn around if you have one in your, house or something like that. But yeah, totally grab one of these. Another trend this year are the Day of the Dead skeleton heads with all this color happening. I am loving it. But don't you guys think it was like Coco inspired? I truly think so. By the way, love that movie too. Check out all these signs again. Yes, let's go back to shopping again. And now we come to the fall harvest section again, and this is the extension for the autumn items, and this is all the crafts and things of that sort you can use for decor or for a DIY project again. Alright, I'm going to reveal all the products that I purchased today at the Dollar Tree. I literally left with 2 carts full to the brim with bags. So this is by far one of my most favorite signs of all time that I've ever picked up at the Dollar Tree. From this little glittery spider hiding in the corner to the jagged edges on the sign. I love every little vintage feel that this has. Alright, I truly cannot believe that this sign was only $1 because of all the level of details that was put into this. From the worn out wood-like background to the loosely hung apothecary type bottles, each with their own label, the actual sign having the spider, jack-o'-lantern, bat, webs, everything was so nicely done. Definitely in the top favorites. Again, going back to the vintage Halloween feel, this one is a must-have. I love everything about this sign again. The wood grain behind it, come in for a spell, super cute. This one I thought was so hilarious. Black Hat Society, Inquire Within. It's like a club for witches. I love it. There's so many things you can do with this one again. You can just hang it or use it as a DIY project. Next up, it's this 2-for-1 deal at the Dollar Tree I picked up. These signs are again vintage-like, and they say, eat, drink, and be scary. Totally agree with that. Spooky greetings. Also love that. So you can definitely use these on their own or use it on a DIY project. Beware signs. I have so many great projects planned out for, so make sure you do subscribe. Click the like button, leave a comment or two, and hit the notification bell for you to know when I upload these projects that I have planned to do with the planks. So make sure you keep up with it, guys. But super adorable again, and you get a lot of bang for your buck considering these are only $1. This one is so stinking cute. I love the little kitten popping out of the jack-o'-lanterns. I made a cake similar to this years back. I do apologize about the photo quality, but I'm gonna pop it up here for you to see. I hope to do baking soon too and share that with you on my YouTube channel, so make sure you stick around. And then I picked up this one. It's a hologramic picture of a family. When you look at it in one angle, they look normal, and then they look like horrific zombies. I was trying to understand if I'm going to do a gory Halloween or if I'm going to stick with the spooky, scary Halloween. I chose the spooky, scary Halloween for the kids this year instead of a gory type. These door hangers are great if you want to add it to a wreath or just hang it on the door handle. This year, the Dollar Tree stores have outdone themselves with the ribbon assortments that they brought in. I love the quality that they have to offer and the prints that they did this year with the color choices again being spot on. Nothing was really off that I could knick-knack at or anything like that, but look at these witches' hats. I mean, wonderful combination of color choices, design patterns, and so much detail, especially with this blue ribbon. You have so many details going on, and you know what, when you walk into like a craft store, chain craft store bigger than the Dollar Tree, you end up spending so much on a roll that you regret paying for it, especially if you're someone like me where I do a lot of DIY projects. For example, this buffalo print you can use throughout the year. I'm not going to regret buying or stocking up on that because I know I'm going to use it, but in any regard, I just feel like they're overly priced and you don't get a lot of ribbon for the roll. But these actually come with a lot of ribbon per roll, and you're only paying $1 for well-designed quality material that is now going into the making of it. I picked up so many skulls from the Dollar Tree that I'm not sure if I'll even get to doing all of the projects that I plan to do prior to October 31st, but I'm going to do as many as I can. So some of them are going to be Day of the Dead or Coco themed. projects, especially utilizing these jewels with the lashes and everything like that. I love the look from Coco with its relatives having the eyelashes, although they were skeletons, but I just love the humor in that. And then we have so many different picks to choose from, picks to picks from, haha, at the Dollar Tree for DIY projects. But look at these glitter spiders. I got them in a couple colors to go with a lot of the DIY projects that I will be doing, hopefully. And then these bows also came in a purple and a silver. I picked up the gold. And then the bats are also awesome because they have a clip on the back. You can use these witches hats, were so adorable. I mean, you can definitely use this in a wreath or something like that, but I picked up a couple of those. And then the pumpkins, purple glitter and gold, awesome. And then assortments of different pumpkins that they had, 4 per pack usually. And then these picks actually came, I think it was 5 in a pack. And then Pete the Spider came to join us as well to show us the last bit of the pumpkin picks that we picked up. Alright, and then we have these witch's legs, which I will be doing a bunch of wreaths with and a bunch of projects. So make sure you stick around and come back for those as well. But these are like a door hanger or meant for a door handle. So that's why it has the ring, but you can definitely cut it off, do something with it, as I will. And this is what it looks like when you have it singly laying on the table. You can also add it to decor or what have you for Halloween, but there's so many things that you can do with this. Alright guys, now we're getting into the heavy duty hardcore craft stuff. This is the bag of mesh that I have of different assortments and colors, which I love. I highly recommend, if you love crafting, pick up some Tulle and some mesh at the Dollar Tree because you can do so much with it. So we have some purple. It has these little purple kind of like glitter lines in here. It's so pretty. Perfect for Halloween. We also have the black mesh, of course. Also has some black, I guess, glittery thing going into it. And then I also picked up some tulle. This is green tulle with glitter in there. Candy corn vibes here going on, but this is like the orange and the black with the gold mesh that we have. Also fun stuff, mesh tubes. If you love sensory items, this is so fun to play with and so fun to feel. So I have that in purple, also in red for Christmas coming up. At the Dollar Tree in the craft section, you will find these cute little bottles of different sizes. I picked up 3 of them, and these are going to be wonderful for crafting because we're going to do like potion bottles for Halloween, and you can do all kinds of stuff with these. So stick around and see what we're going to do. Next up is another set of skulls. These are, I believe, ceramic based, but they come in white and like this wonderful chrome black color. I chose the white because we're going to do another project with these for Halloween. So they also have holes on the bottom, but you can paint it over if you wish, or you can just use it as is. We are going to use these for crafting purposes as well and make some fun DIY Halloween decorations. So these are so fun because look at that, it's so cute, I think. But yeah, we're going to use it for different things. And then we have these small ones, which also are going to be fun to use. These little jack-o'-lantern candle holders are so adorable that Dollar Tree had this year. They come with these beautiful handles, and you can also paint it black and use it as like a jack-o'-lantern slash cauldron if you want to. But check out how pretty they look when you put like an electric tea light in here, or you can use a real candle. I also picked up these LED lights from the Dollar Tree. They do not come with batteries, so if you are getting these, buy it with the batteries sold separately. Don't forget to pick that up. And they are quite bright, but check out how pretty it would be in the candle holder. So it comes with a battery pack like that, and the switch is here, and there you have it. Check that out. It's so cute. I love these. Definitely a favorite. This year they had these die cut felt patterns at the Dollar Tree. This one is a spooky ghost, and then we have the little black bat, and of course the jack-o'-lantern, and they have these indents where you can push it out. I figured I'll make these into a garland. These little skeletons are so versatile for different DIY projects we're going to do for Halloween again, so stick around. But look at how cute they are. They're so tiny, and some parts are bendable, and you can take it apart and use it for different DIYs, or use it as what it's meant for, a garland. These little apothecary jars are perfect for Halloween. We're going to use it for different DIYs again, and you can also use it for Christmas, or paint the tops of the caps and do something different with it, but they're perfect for Halloween. I also picked up these creepy cloths, a couple of them, for us to deck the halls with it, I guess. So this is another piece that I love. Dollar Tree also has these mason jars with a candle holder inside. They may be seasonal, but my store actually had it because of the overstock left from when people were not shopping due to COVID. So I picked a couple of these up, and they also sometimes have interchangeable caps that you can pick up individually. For instance, this one has the little chain on it, which I will be using for Halloween DIY projects as well. Because we're gonna do so many different Halloween related things, I also picked up a couple of these LED tea light candles, and this one was pretty new. I've never seen before. I'm curious to know how it works, but it's a LED strobe light, so we'll give it a go and see how that turns out. Dollar Tree has wonderful rub-ons or rub-on transfers now, so give it a try. These were a couple of the patterns that I picked up. I also intend to use it for DIY projects for Halloween. Next up are these zip ties, which I'm sure you're going to have some form of use around the house, whether it be bringing up the cables together and gathering them up into a bunch, or for DIY projects. But this is a great buy, very useful product to have on hand around the house. Next we have some Spanish moss, which I intend to do for DIYs again, or spooky decorations around the house. Okay guys, now we're getting into the real fun decorative things for Halloween. Dollar Tree has a variety of wall decorations like this one you can put up. They're not that big, but they do the job, so if you have a few in a row, I think it'll be pretty cute. I also had the brick one by itself. I just don't know where it went with all the bags, but yeah, that's one of them. And then we have the, I guess, spiders and spider webs also. And we have these wonderful table covers. This is so cute. This is what the picture looks like, and it's like a haunted mansion. I also picked up some plain ones with the Halloween colors. As you can see, I use these a lot for crafting as well, so if I have a messy job, I can just, you know, toss it out. These fun bags are also neat because you can use it for trick-or-treating, and they have different smiles on them. I also picked up these matching treat bags to go with the table cover, as well as the paper plates to go with it. This is fun. Pick your poison jar. We can DIY some streamers to go with the decorations, and These were fun. These are lanterns that we can see how it does. Once we pick it up, we have the purple, the orange, and the spider web. So here is the orange lantern. It comes with a hook as well as the light in there that is battery operated, which is great. Make sure you grab your batteries before you come out if you are shopping for the lanterns, just so that you have the batteries on hand. It's very easy to use. You basically pop in the batteries and it's ready to go, and you turn on the switch. But look at the pattern. It's so beautiful with the cat and the jack-o'-lanterns. Super nice. And here's what it looks like when it's all lit. It actually looks a little bit more muted on camera than it was in real life. It was more vibrant of an orange when it was lit. So I highly recommend you guys to have this. Wonderful on the patio if you want to do that, or in a darker area of the house just to light it up. And this is the purple one with the bat and the stars and the moon. Also a great pattern with a great color combination. Same situation with the light being in there already, battery operated. And we're gonna go ahead and switch this one up, and this one actually came up blue on screen, but it was more purple in real life. So don't trust the color that you're seeing right now. It's more purple and vibrant, and again, another wonderful piece to have. And here is the black and white variation of the lantern. Again, the same situation with the light in there. It has the hook. Also comes with the frame. I forgot to shoot the frame, but the frame is there to make sure that the lantern does not collapse on itself. But again, just as beautiful. Imagine having these over a dinner table, and when your guests walk in, they see it in darkness, and then you put on the light and serve dinner. But super gorgeous, wonderful buy for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Very impressed with this one. Next up, it's this Halloween projector that projects a Halloween scene onto a wall. Super fun, battery operated again. Make sure you pick up the batteries before you come out. And this is the scene that it projects. It's this haunted house with the witch flying by the moon and the haunted trees. Super fun. This is especially fun if you have a hallway that is not well lit, for you to project it onto a wall there. I would highly recommend for you to make sure you don't put the projector too far from the wall, otherwise the image gets blurry. And then you cannot go wrong with a witch's hat. Always a useful thing for DIY projects or costumes in general. Awesome find again. I also picked up these small ghosts that you can hang or you can just display. And then more crafting items. Black plates were a great find at the Dollar Tree plate and dish section, I should say. So make sure you grab those because you can use it for your dinner party or what have you. And then these cute witches hats were awesome. Glitter branches for additional decorations. Some fun projects coming up with these party hats. These were such a great find from the Dollar Tree. You can use them as is for decorations around the house, or you can use them for DIY projects, which is what I will be doing. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date for all the uploads. And finally, we picked up a couple of these ghosts from the Dollar Tree. 2 of them have these bendable arms or movable arms, and then 2 of them have the witch's hat with the boots. Super cute. You can hang them up or put it on your lawn if you stake it up. Thank you all so much for dropping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back again soon to see all the fun DIY projects I have lined up for this year. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it. Take care.